What is up, my friends? How are you? We're going to do a live reaction reading of the Bleacher Report's power rankings for the All-Star break. Now, this is something I haven't done on here. This is completely blind. I have not looked ahead at all. We're going to go through every single team one by one. If I agree, disagree, and my take on it. Let's go. No surprise here, starting at the absolute bottom, the Sacramento Kings, they look terrible, and I agree with this statement right here. Play the young guys. 100%. Why did they trade away Keon Ellis and they didn't really get much back? Keegan Murray needs to play. Keon Ellis should have been playing. Devin Carter needs to be playing. Neek Clifford, Maxime right now. Play these guys, please. Get these older guys out of here and just let the young guys cook or see if they suck or not. Let's just see. Next up, the Washington Wizards. Sadly, they are here, but the future's looking bright. And I agree, Tank. They need this pick. They get a good pick in this draft to pair with. I do like their young guys. I do like right here, Keyshawn George. I love Alex Sarr. I think he is going to be a really, really solid big guy, potential third team All NBA big guy at some point. I don't love Trae Young and Anthony Davis, but they have a lot to prove. So it could be here we go, here we go. So again, I like this one. I like this a lot. I think the Wizards are going somewhere. Number 28, Utah Jazz. I'm a big fan of the Jazz. I love this trade right here to get Jaren Jackson Jr. to pair with Lowry and Walker Kessler in the front court. I love it. Keyshawn George playing his butt off on it, right? He is on it. I love it. They need the tank. They need this top 8 pick. If they can get one more guy to pair with this, plus they just need to play Ace Bailey 30 plus minutes a game and figure out if he is something real. Tank away and let the young guys play. Number 27, the Brooklyn Nets. I would have these guys behind the Wizards and behind the Jazz. I would have these guys at 29 because I don't see a star here. I think the Wizards have potential stars. I don't think these guys have anybody that could be a potential star. I know the Jazz have a star in Lowry. I know that. They have an all-star caliber player. These Nets, they don't really have any of that stuff. Again, I would have them further down. Indiana Pacers, number 26. I am 100% on board with everything they are doing. You get Zubac, do not play him. Pascal Siakam playing his butt off. He is so underrated. I love Siakam. He is so underrated. He does so much for your team. But sit his butt down because they need to tank. Agree with this. Tank away, baby. You need that top 4 pick. If you get that top 4 pick with Halliburton and Zoo, that's going to be rough in the East next year. Number 25, New Orleans Pelicans. Their tagline here is load up on Zion, Queen, and Trey Murphy minutes. Agreed, because they can't tank because they're not getting their pick. You already have your pick in Queen. So I get that. You think he's your guy. Well, let's see it. Put him out there, put him with these two, and let's see what this team has. Because next season, they kind of have to do something. If you don't do something, even next year, if we're in the same spot at this time next year, something needs to happen. Blow something up. But I don't mind this one. Get them 3 going and let's play. Number 24, the Memphis Grizzlies. I think this team should be much worse because I think they are in dire straits with the guy on the screen, Ja Morant. He has negative trade value. Wendy said it on TV, on podcasts. He has negative trade value. The teams wanting Ja were going to make Memphis pay for Ja. So that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible coming from a guy who could have been the face of the league. They need to showcase him. Hopefully he could show that he is got his head on straight and he can play. But right now it's not looking good. So again, I would have these guys much lower towards the back with the Nets and the Kings. Dallas Mavericks, number 23. The thing is, they have their guy. They have their dude. He's a super duper star already. Build around him. Everything they want, they have in him. Everything after that really doesn't matter. But they need to tank because they can get one more pick. They don't have control over their picks in the future, complete control. They will get some of them, but they don't have control of them. They do this year. They need it. Cooper Flag, everything revolves around this guy. I like the Anthony Davis. Get him out of here. They got Flag. They got Lively. Everything else is expendable. Get the top pick and let's go. Next up, number 22, my childhood team, the Chicago Bulls. I made a trade deadline video where I liked what they did at this trade deadline. I like bringing in Ivy and Simons and Dillingham to see what these guys got. I think Yabu is a player. I don't know what was going on in New York. It just didn't work. But so far, he's looked pretty good. But the Bulls need to tank. Get out of the middle. You have guys that you like. You have Giddy. You have this guy right here, Modest. Build around them. Build around them. See if Ivy and Simons and Rob can actually be something. Keep Yabu and get a pick. Please tank so you guys can get a high pick and we can see if they can build with something. Number 21, the Milwaukee Bucks. For everything, holy, stop winning games, guys. Come on. The only shot you're going to get to make this guy on screen, Giannis, stay, the only shot you're going to get is if you get a good pick that you can either trade for a vet to win right now or convince Giannis, this guy is good. We can kind of play with this guy. That's it. Getting into the play in and getting a 12 or 13 or 14 pick, that doesn't help. Stop winning your games, get to the bottom, and hope and pray Giannis says he'll stay. That's it. Number 20, the Atlanta Hawks. I was really high on this team coming in with Trey and Porzingis, and they made a big switch, which I don't mind at all. I like it. Go with the youth. Jalen Johnson, I think he's a star. I don't know if he's your number one. I don't know if he's a dude. I don't think he could ever reach that dude status. But he's still a damn good player. But can he be that guy? Do they have that guy? I don't think they have that guy. But what they do have is they have a team playing well. They have a team doing what they learning. Maybe not playing well, but learning together. But they have a high draft pick. So they have no incentive to tank. Go as far as you can, get that sixth place, get into the play, get into the actual playoffs, and then get that top pick and hope and pray you get a star. You get Peterson or you get Boozer that you can put with these guys, and there it goes for you. Number 19, the Portland Trailblazers. Love this team. I think they are really, really good. I think they need another guy with Denny. I love Kamara. I think they have like all the role players. They have a good young center who shoots threes, guards the hell out of the ball, and rebounds and Klingen. I love Kamara. I think Shaden Sharp is a great six man off the bench that could just come in and get buckets. I love Drew and Dame with Denny. They just need another guy. And if I don't think they're going to get him this year because they're going to make the playoffs, if not at least the play in. So hopefully they keep their pick and they don't give it away, but they just need something else. I'm wondering if they could target somebody the way they did Denny. The way they did Denny, they targeted somebody who's not being used right. Can they target somebody like that? Can they target somebody to pair with Denny that they think can be a guy on the billboard with Denny? I hope they can do that. I really like this team. Let's hope they keep going. Number 18, the Golden State Warriors. This just makes me so sad. I can't even begin to explain it. All that Kaminga nonsense to get Porzingis, who's played 19 games this year. If he can be all right and Steph Curry comes back and everybody else plays their role, very awesome. They're going to get beat in the first round. But what can they do next year? That's what it's all. I just want Steph Curry to have another playoff moment out of sheer selfishness because I just love to watch it and I want to watch it, hoping and pray they get something because this is just not going well. Los Angeles Clippers, they do not own their pick, but they do possibly could get the Pacers pick. But yes, I agree with this. They need to figure out if Garland and Mathurin are real. Are we going to keep these guys around Kawhi to build for the future? Hope they get a pick or whatever. Is that what we're going to do? Or are these guys sunk costs? And just like, okay, we just got off of Harden, we got off of Zoo, bring this. It's more about the other assets that they got from Zoo. I don't know. Garland and Mathurin with Kawhi could be pretty nice, but we'll see. Number 16, Orlando Magic. This is the most confusing team and sad team in the NBA because I don't know what is going on. But I agree with this. Paolo and Franz need more minutes together because we need to see if this is real. We need to see if them together is something that'll work. And if it's not, then they need to make a decision quick and don't waver, don't waste time because you have the opportunity. You have some good role players. You need to figure out if Paolo and Franz can be together in the future. Big thing. They're not doing anything this year. Super disappointing, but I want to see what we got from Paolo and Franz. The Miami Heat coming in at number 15. Shoot more threes, do something to be interesting, but they are stuck in the Miami Heat, waiting for the star, waiting for something to go. I don't think they have any opportunity to do anything in the playoffs. It may make somebody's first round harder than it should be, but that's really about it. They are waiting for the next dude to come available that they can pounce on. Number 14, the Los Angeles Lakers. They cannot guard a soul. They are very much hurt, and they're paying $50 million to this guy on the screen who cannot play every night as hard as he can. It's not trying to be mean, but Father Time is undefeated for a reason because of that. Now, if they, I think this season is kind of a wash for them. They're not really too concerned about it, but they're not going to go anywhere this year because they cannot guard anybody. If he could get back to a couple years ago when he could play more often and play at a high level more often, that would be awesome. I just don't think it's there. And when you're counting on DeAndre Ayton to anchor a defense with Luca, Reeves, and LeBron out there who can't go as hard as he used to, it doesn't spell anything good. The Philadelphia 76ers coming in at number 13. I think this is the biggest wild card in the whole league because if he is Joel Embiid, if he can show up in the playoffs as Joel Embiid and Paul George can come back and play the way he was playing, they're scary. I wouldn't want to play them. If I was anybody at the top of the East, I don't want any part of that because he can still be that. Tyrese Maxey is a freaking stud. VJ Edgecombe is not afraid of anybody. And Paul George can play fourth banana, great role player guy. Man, this team is really, really scary. But at the same time, I could see them not even winning one game in the first round because he's hurt and Paul George comes back and it's not the same guy. Number 12, the Toronto Raptors. I just made a video about them on my other channel. You should go check it out. It's a great video. I really, really like this team, and this is exactly right. They need a center. I do not think that this guy is the answer for them at center, and that's why they showed some interest in Anthony Davis and Sabonis at the trade deadline. That ended up not happening, obviously, but they need an upgrade at center because Ingram and this guy way back there, Scotty Barnes, are all stars, legit all stars, and they are really, really good. They just need more help back there. But their defense, as I said when I made my video about them, they have the number one clutch time defense, number one by over a point over OKC. They are elite. They just need a little more help. Number 11, the Phoenix Suns. Their goal is to finish in the top four. I do not see that happening because I feel like they have come down to earth. I feel like some of the flash from the beginning of the year is slowly starting to wear off. And when they get into a playoff series and they get to the end, they're putting a lot of faith in this guy that has shot a lot of teams out of games because of him thinking he's got it. But Devin Booker is good. Is he going to take that step into complete dude status? I don't know if he will. This team's falling back for me. Charlotte Hornets, man, these guys are fun, 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 fun. LaMelo Ball, this is the best he's ever played. I'm really, really proud of his growth because I was afraid there that he was just going to be a guy that you just shipped off because he doesn't take the game serious. But he's playing really well. And this guy, Khan, love. Love, I'm all for all of it. Sign me up. I want all the stock on Khan. I think he's going to be a star. This team is good. This team plays so hard and they play well together. Their offense is almost unstoppable right now. I have a video coming out on them on my other channel. Their offense is like next level good. I really, really like this team. Don't know how far they can get this season, but one more year with these guys, and if they can bring in another guy, this team is really, really good. Number 9, Houston. I was all on board with this Houston team at the beginning of the year. I said that they were right with Denver, behind OKC, and I've fallen back on that because every damn thing they do is hard. Everything. Every offensive possession is hard. They cannot get easy shots. If they can find, just like they say here, develop some offensive identity, just some flow, because I think Durant, obviously, we all know Durant is unstoppable on offense. I think Shengun, if he can get moving in different ways to get the ball, he's unstoppable. I think if you can get Amen going downhill towards the rim and not trying to do everything on his own, he can be unstoppable. And Reed Shepard coming off the screen, spotting up, that is an elite weapon. But nothing is working right now. Everything is so freaking hard, and it just sucks. They need to figure that out because if they figure that out, they can win it all. But I just don't see them figuring it out. Minnesota Timberwolves, 100%. Could we figure out if any of these young guys are good? This guy, Io, love, 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 love. I think he's awesome. He does everything you need to do. He's a perfect role player. And can we just consistently see it, dude? Just do it. Consistently show up. Be that guy. Take control and be that. If he can do that, this team can make the finals again, make the conference finals again, and even the NBA finals. But they just don't show up on a daily basis. They don't. Game to game, you don't know which team is going to show up. They can figure that out. They could trust in the bench of Io, get Terrence Shannon and Jalen Clark playing more, and even Johan Berenjay to help these the to help Ant and Randall not have to do so much. This team could be really, really good, like NBA title champs. Good, but we'll see. Denver Nuggets. This is it. 100% get healthy. Because right now, Jokic and Murray are the best pair in the NBA, and I don't even think it's a question at all. I think Jokic is by far the best player, and this is the best Jamal Murray has ever played. They look so good together. If they can get healthy, they have a lot of guys out. A lot of guys out. If they can get any of these guys back and healthy, even without them, Jokic can get them far. But if they are able to get these guys back, especially Aaron Gordon, get Christian Brown healthy, get Peyton doing at a high level, that could be awesome. This team could be very, very awesome. 100%. They may even finish second, like they're saying here, because James Harden is a floor raiser in the regular season. He's going to bring everything up. This is the best Jared Allen and Evan Mobley are going to look right now. With him as your point guard, this is how they're going to look. Their hope is he takes them far, and then Donovan Mitchell carries them home because we know from the past, if you don't learn from your past, you're doomed to repeat it. We know he is not going to take you home. Donovan Mitchell can. He'll get you there, but will Donovan Mitchell be able to take these guys home? I don't know, but I agree with this. They need to finish high so they can get that home court and be ready to go. Roller coaster. Started off great, won the NBA Cup, sucked real, real bad. Now they're back playing really well. I think the biggest key here, I'm not even going to say the Carl Towns and Mitchell Robinson, they need to figure out Cat. Who is this guy? Is he gonna be the second best player on this team? Because I don't think they can win relying so much on Jalen Brunson. I don't think they can win if they rely so much on him. They need OG or Bridges, but it's really Towns. They need Cat to be that guy. He has not looked like that guy all year. I know he was close to making an all-star. I get all that, but it doesn't look the same. Everything looks harder for him. He doesn't look in a flow and all that stuff. They've got to figure it out because if he becomes the second best player in the team without a doubt, they can win the whole thing. Boston, I every time they lose, I look and I can't figure out why they lost because they're just so good. Their culture is great. Their teamwork is great, and they just have such a high floor that even if things aren't going right, they're still going to be good. And if they get Tatum back, he's not going to be 100%, so get that stuff out of your mind. But if they can bring an 85% Tatum off the bench for 20 to 25 minutes in the playoffs, that is tough. With everything else this team has, I 100% believe that this team can win the whole thing if that happens. If Tatum is not, they're going to be out in the first round, maybe second. But if they get here and they get Tatum to be 80, 85%, the team is scary. 100% get healthy because it doesn't look right. I personally, I was a big Chet fan. I feel like he has not taken the next step that we were hoping for. Maybe that's on us. Maybe that's not who Chet is to take an offensive load with J Dub and Shea out with injuries. I don't know. But if they don't have Shea at 100%, right now, honestly, if they don't have J Dub at 100% too, they cannot win. Their defense is still really, really good, but their offense is just so hard right now. They're not creating as easy shots, especially when they don't have Shea and J Dub. If they don't have them, they are not going to be able to create the easy shots to win. Their their defense is great, but other teams are going to be able to outscore them because they just can't score enough. No, this is so true. So I was thinking about them. I was writing about them, and it's like nobody has been able to win with three of their top four guys being as young as they are, with Wemby, Castle, Harper. Third year, second year, rookie, right? Nobody's been able to win with guys this young, but they are still so freaking good. And Wemby is the ultimate wild card because you just don't know what he could do. Look what he did to the Lakers in 25 minutes, put up 40 points like that. They could do that. I think Castle is a super duper star. He's on his way to be a dude. He could lead a team all by himself. You keep him with Wemby and Harper, team is great for the future. But for this year, if those two can get comfortable and shoot, and they can keep leveling up, this team is very very scary. And number surprised by this of having them number one right now. I would not personally have them number one just because what happens if Cade is not on? What happens if a team slows down Cade even a little bit? Now, I think that's going to be really hard because I think he is that guy, he is that dude. What happens if they slow him down? Their defense is so elite and so good, but their offense outside of Cade is very almost like the Houston Rockets, how it's just kind of harder without Cade. So if he can stay being Cade, what he's been doing, a super duper star MVP candidate dude, they're good. But I'm afraid teams are going to be able to just hone everything in on them and attack them and attack him, and it's going to slow down their offense. I fear that with them. But yes, if they can stay healthy, stay strong, be ready. If Beef Stew can stay on the court, don't try to fight everybody. They are a tough team because everything is going to be hard on the other team. Guarding them is hard. Being guarded by them is really freaking hard. This team is tough. Really, really tough. They can win the whole thing. Live reaction to the Bleacher Report power rankings heading into All Star weekend. Let me know what you think, what you agree with what I did, or what you agree with what they said. Let me know in the comments. Also, like and subscribe. Help this channel keep growing and growing and growing. Also, follow my other channel, Basketball FTW, the full channel, full breakdowns, deep dives on teams and in the league as a whole. These are my quick takes. Like, subscribe. Talk to you soon, friends.